Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we are going to be reacting to the 2019 NBA draft grades 3 years later, man. So I absolutely love doing videos like this just because, 2019, that was 3 years ago now, and a lot of those players are really becoming like prominent members of the NBA, franchise players, solid role players, all-star potential players, all that good stuff, man. So it's kind of fun to look back and kind of see some of the takes up in here. If you guys do want me to do this for some other, years of the draft, just let me know which one you want to see in the comment section below, and be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. So let's get going on this. I think there's 60 picks here, so we'll obviously kind of like take it slower with the first round, and the second round kind of speed things up a little bit. First one, obviously, Zion Williamson. So his grade at the time was an A+. Do you guys think he's still an A+, man? Like, he got A+ potential, but yeah, we don't see him like really like break out into that superstar player that he was drafted as, then it's not really an A+. I think I actually bumped down to an A- because of who went number 2, and that being Ja Morant. Man, you the shit, bro. You the number 2, man. And that's an A right there. Obviously this is an A+++ now. I will say I am concerned about injury with Ja Morant over the course of the long term, just because of the level of athletic plays required on his body to finish around the basket. But regardless, man, you hope for the best. You hope for the good health and wealth and everything, man. We hoping that for Ja Morant, and yes, an A+++ pick, man. Next we got RJ Barrett. This one's gonna be interesting. So this one was given the grade of an A-. Yeah, I would say RJ Barrett is actually one of the more underrated players in the NBA. I don't think a lot of people kind of respects what he's been doing in his short term on the New York Knicks in his short NBA career. He's a really solid scorer. I know they're not winning basketball games, at least this last season, so that kind of takes away from that. But I really hope, man, that this Knicks team fully kind of builds around him in a way that maybe the Celtics built around Jason Tatum, right? We gotta find this man, is Jaylen Brown and everything. It's not Julius Randle, but you got your Jason Tatum right here, man, with RJ Barrett. Plain simple, best way I can put it. Here we go. So this is DeAndre Hunter to the Atlanta Hawks via the Lakers, and this is a B grade. I would say, yeah, that feels about right for this, all things considered. I think that when DeAndre Hunter plays, he's a fantastic, multi-tool player out there. The issue is that he can't always stay healthy, but I will say, if he can play a full 82 games next season for the Hawks, or maybe he gets traded, I don't really know, and he's in the starting lineup, I very well could see him being a most improved player candidate. I definitely 1,000,000,000% believe that. I just think for that to happen, the Hawks might need to move on, maybe from John Collins, and kind of embrace DeAndre Hunter. But a big part of that comes down to the man staying healthy too. Darius Garland, yes, definitely got to be an A++. Let's see what this one is. They gave him a B on this one right here. So I think a big part of that is that I think he had a torn ACL going into the draft, if I remember correctly. But took him a little while to get things going. Obviously this NBA season made the All-Star team, and that's a huge step. Which instantly, between Darius and Evan Mobley, you guys have 2 franchise cornerstone pieces for at least the next 10 years, given they want to give them the contracts and everything, man. I love what they're doing over on the Cavaliers. Jarrett Culver. Okay, let's see what this one's about. They give it a B+ for Jarrett Culver. I think he's on the Memphis Grizzlies, which is an indication that, yeah, he's a bust. I hate to say it, man. 6'6" player, the athleticism to be great. I don't know what it is that he's missing exactly. I use the word bust very loosely because, it is only, back in 2019 he was drafted. Some players are late bloomers. I always go to my example of one of my favorite players of all time, Chauncey Billups. Took him to 2 teams, a few seasons before he found his home in Detroit. So, Jarrett Culver, I still believe in you, man, but leaning towards bust. Kobe White of the Bulls, A- for him. I think Kobe White's been nice. I think he's got a little efficiency issues at time. I don't know if he's necessarily a starting caliber point guard on a winning team. I think there's circumstances where he can be a starting point guard, but I think the Bulls are better than Lonzo Ball. I like Kobe White and his, Jordan Clarkson-esque off the bench, where it's he can be that go-to scorer for a 6-man role and everything. So, yeah, still a really good player. Jackson Hayes, this was to the Pelicans. They gave it a B- on that. I know he's had some off-the-court things. I don't know the full details of that. But, beyond that, looking at him as a basketball player, what he's done on the basketball court, very raw, athletic player. I love that he's adding the three-point shot to his game, kind of becoming, hoping to become a 4 in the NBA, which I actually really like him at that spot. I don't know necessarily next to Zion, but, yeah, man, I still think he's got a lot of good potential. Rui Hachimura to the Wizards, has some injury issues throughout his young career. C grade for this right here. I don't know if his future's on the Wizards. I still think Rui is going to be a great NBA player. He shows some sparks of, to at least be a really good role player. he's kind of between, like, he's not really going to be an all-star. He's not going to really be a role player. He's going to be one of those just, like, good quality starters, man. I think maybe I could say like a Thaddeus Young, you know, like Thaddeus has always been a good, solid player in the NBA, and I could see that being for Rui Hachimura too. Here we got Cam Reddish to the Hawks, and yeah, he's on the Knicks now, right? I think. Was he traded already? I don't know, man. So I give it a B+ for that. I'm sure a lot of it was based off the position. We haven't really seen a lot of Cam Reddish yet, but I don't know, like when he does show those signs, been saying it forever, maybe a Paul George type, so hope to see that. Cam Johnson, the Phoenix Suns, this one better be an A++. Yeah, D+. At the time, you know, people were saying this was a big-time reach, and now he is a guy that was in the running for the Sixth Man of the Year. Future full-time starter on the Phoenix Suns, in my opinion, and part of a 64-win team. So, yep. PJ Washington, C- for him. I love PJ Washington. He's the power forward Miles Turner. I always say that. Not necessarily the greatest fit for the Charlotte Hornets. I don't know about that. I think there's some better fits out there. But, yeah, I think he's been a solid NBA player. Tyler Herro. Let's see what Tyler Herro got for the Heat. C+, man, for Tyler Herro. Damn, baby. It just goes to show it's hard to know. It's hard to know, like, which guys are going to break out or not. Romeo Langford. So we got a B- for him. He hasn't really done anything at all. Sekou Doumbouya. Man, I got to see all the players that were drafted after Sekou Doumbouya. B+. Man, I still believe in Sekou, man. He's only got to be like, what is he, like 20 years old? Man, I still believe in this kid. Like, somebody give this man a chance. Like, he's had some good moments. I just don't think he's been coached the greatest. We got Chuma Okeke of the Magic. Had his torn ACL. Just really played last season, I think, for the first time. B for that. I don't really know how he did. Like, I think he was probably like a fine, solid rotational piece for the Magic. Don't really know outside of that. Here we got Alexander Walker, who I think's on the Jazz now. Didn't really play, but I still think he's going to be given, you know, some good things over time, some opportunities. B- for him. Here we got Goga for the Pacers, who's been a solid, at least rotational center. C+. Feels about right for a solid rotational center. We got Luka. I don't know anything about this kid, man. I guess to play a little bit for the Spurs, isn't he? I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't watch a lot of Spurs basketball this season. Like, is Luka? Is he great? You guys let me know. Matisse Thybulle, great defensive player. Offensively can struggle at times, but B for that. That seems about right. Brandon Clark. Yeah, Brandon Clark, B+. I think that actually is well warranted. I love Brandon Clark and what he does for the Memphis Grizzlies. I think he's a high-energy guy. Great athleticism. He had a really good rookie season, too, you know, a few years back. Grant Williams, Boston Celtics, a.k.a. the Batman. C for the Batman. Okay, so early on, yeah, I think Grant Williams kind of struggled with efficiency in his body a little bit, too. But, I don't know, just like he looks like a guy that has completely changed his style, his living style, and is really focused heavily on basketball. Darius Bazley, D+ for him. All right, we're going to start speeding up a little bit here, man. Ty Jerome, Phoenix Suns, C-. Nazir Little with an A-. I think he is a candidate for most improved player next season, given a larger role on the Portland Trail Blazers. Dylan Windler, good shooter. Can't always stay healthy. We got, I thought this guy, man, 6'10", bit of a stretch. Yeah, I haven't really seen much of him. B-. Oh, Jordan Poole. Hey, Jordan Poole party, baby, with the C. Could absolutely be the steal of the draft right here, by the way, man. Probably is, right? Guess we'll see who else. Kellen Johnson, another steal with a C. Kevin Porter, another steal with a B+. Well, at least they gave him the props there of the B+. Claxton to the Brooklyn Nets, A-. And Nicholas Claxton's fine. KZ Opala, this kid's not really been given too much of a chance yet, but I still think he's got great potential. Carson Edwards, who's actually on my Pistons now with the B. Bruno Fernando. C+, pretty basic center. Don't know anything about this dude. C-. Cody Martin with the C. We got Dividis right here, man. I don't know how to say the man's name. He's a Detroit Pistons, man. That's a guy. I gotta know about that. C. Daniel Gafford. C+. I think he's on the Washington Wizards now. Alan Semilagic. I know a little bit about him for the Warriors. C-. Justin James. Sounds like a damn cowboy name, bro. With the D. Eric Paschal with the B-. Admiral Schofield, great name. B. Jalen Noel. B. Bol. A. Not an A based off just like we haven't seen a lot yet. Isaiah Roby with the B-. THT in the first round pick with the B+. Brazdeikis from Michigan, C+. Terrence Mann. Wow, I didn't know Terrence Mann went 48 overall. Okay, with a B-. Great pickup by the Clippers in that case. Weatherspoon, A-. Jarrell Brantley with a B. Tremont Waters, B+. Jalen McDaniels, B-. Justin, B. Maro Shayak with the C+. Kyle Guy, C. Jalen Hands, Yeah, I remember when Jalen Hands did a video with Jester the Laser Man, like a 1v1 that was kind of cool, B-. Jordan Bone, who I actually kind of miss a bit, B. We got Oni with the A. Duan Hernandez, don't know anything about with the B-. And Vanja Marinkovic, who will probably never see an NBA minute with a C-, guys. What do you think about these grades? I think the Jordan Poole, and that one, I totally forgot about Jordan Poole being drafted like 28th overall, man. But and Tyler Hero was great too, but just you don't know until you see, right? That's all we got for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.